Hey Ravens, and welcome to Path of Exile Weekly Update, episode 26. Gar412 here, as per normal. I record these late Wednesday night, my time, ready for release around about Friday lunchtime. That's the idea, because Thursday is always busy as heck IRL, so I have to record these in advance. So that will be the format going forward unless anything changes. So here we go then. Let us start with my solo self-found adventures. I've been doing this on live stream the last couple of days, so we created a ranger to guarantee at least a 2-link bow, and it worked out. I ended up with a 3-link bow. I'm currently level 32. We have just killed Dominus, so we're going to go into the Aqueduct soon. And so far this is working really well. It was a bit of a slog going through, trying various different gem setups, trying to get Trinity to work as well. So thank you for the viewer who gave me advice on the live stream. Really appreciate that. It worked a lot smoother this time round, so that's really good. So we've got our 4-link hood here with Galvanic Arrow, added Cold, Mirage Archer and Trinity support. We've picked up this bow and thwacked it with an Alk Orb, and that's what we hit. So bleeding is a useless mod. I wish they'd change bows so you could have a poison base and a bleed base, and then an elemental base, so 3 different bases, which would be absolutely awesome, but they're not going to do anything like that until PoE 2 comes around, so we'll see what happens. In here we finally got our artillery ballista with faster attacks, added cold and elemental damage with attacks. So yeah, that's really good. We got lucked out and dropped these in Act 3. So yeah, we are rampaging. We got loads of crit, and we got some mana leech and stuff. It's all fan-dabby-dozy. Purity of elements. The auras always change depending on how Trinity's proccing. So we've got hatred in there at the moment. We've got Blink Arrow and Frostbling, and then down here we've got, because we found it in a Vaal side area, I'm just using it for some extra single target damage, and honestly it's bad. It's just bad. It only fires once and they disappear, and it takes a ridiculous amount of souls. And because I'm not spec'd into it, it's just there. It's okay as a kind of, it's a tanky rare, bam, it's a boss, bam. The other gear is all kind of, you know, just gear I found, etc, etc. It's SSF, so what do you expect? But yeah, the build itself is working really well. I'm hoping to get this, take this all the way through the campaign, ready for BPL, which I believe is next weekend, not the one coming up in a couple of days, but the weekend after. So yeah, that's that. On to our HCSSF. We are level 81. We are on maps and we are RFing our way, and so far we've not even come close to dying. Well, defying close. We've got down to about here. I keep forgetting to do shadow recording, but yeah, obviously no deaths. It's going really well. We've got a corrupted 6-link on that we found, so that's really pog. We've got our fire trap in here, so we've got fire trap, combustion, life tap, swift affliction, burning damage, and trap and mine damage. Obviously I've had to change the setup because of the links we've got. I don't have enough Vaal orbs to change Vaal orbs and GCPs to attempt to recolor it. It's got 3 green on there. I'm just gonna keep it. It's a low base, but so far it's doing us well. We've got this helm on, which houses our burning damage, righteous fire, swift affliction, and AoE. We've got this. We still haven't found any scepter. I've been IDing every single scepter. I've got some sat in here as well, waiting to be crafted. Trying to get a decent one. So far not been successful. We've got these Chaos Res rings. We've got this amulet. We've got this shield, which we picked up off the floor. And we've got faster attacks. This is our shield charge and life tap. In here we've got our determination, our purity of elements and malevolence. And then down here we've got our Arrogance and Vitality set up. These are our gloves. With the cast from damage taken, Molten Shell, purely because we are in HCSSF. It's the only reason I had that. If I was in softcore, I wouldn't have this at all. But I don't really want to level another character. If this character dies, I'm possibly going to give up on the challenge for at least a while anyway. I may come back to it at some point, but if this one dies, yeah. There's our belt and our boots with Frostblink, Hex Touch, Flammability, and then Skitterbots by itself. Just take a drink. We got this dual drop in Heist. So it's got a bit of int on there, some damage over time and some life. So that's going to be really good when we open up a dual socket. I've been saving up these. I keep needing to scour them. So there's another 69 there. I'm working this way. So we've got 1, 2, 3 more to go. And then I need to scour. Oh, we could do that one. Scour. Do that one. Scour. And do that one. And then we've got a trinket thing down here. But I don't have a trinket slot. I haven't got the Smuggler's Den one to drop yet. So there's no point doing this, because if they're all trinkets or I get a really nice trinket, I want to use it and I can't. So I need to wait for the Smuggler's Den blueprint to drop so I can open up the trinket slot. We've got a fair few crafting options here. I need to re-roll this ring. We've got a spare amulet here that's rolled pretty good, waiting for some fire damage essences. I'm going to scour and craft this one as well. It's just in case this character dies, we've got some options here. That's a spare 4-link. This harkens back to when Pox was using astral plates in the build, but it's a 30% quality. It's got a decent armor on there. It's quite high up on the base, 764 or 782, so I might end up doing this if I survive long enough. We've got some more 6 sockets down here as well. We can 6-link if we get enough fusings. So yeah, it's a craft. We've got our all-in-one tab here, so we've got some new uniques. Now most of these are just base core drop uniques, so there's nothing really wild. We've got a Wild Lash, then Barmer, an Aberrath's Horn, Anvil, Macari's, Flesh Eater, thank you, Praxis, Knight's Hold, Sorrow of the Divine, Giant's Bane, Worm's Molt, and Katava's Thirst. So just put them in there. Oh, that flask went in the flask one. I hate it when it does that. Boop. That puts us up to 83 uniques so far, which is really good. Oh, plus the anvil. In that goes, so 84. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Have we got any cards to hand in? Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, 2. There we go. No, don't want to sell. I want to hand in, get some frags. You start using those in maps. So yeah, that's our SSF adventures in hardcore. 9 levels to go, and more importantly, this time around, we've got an offering. We've got a trial, the first trial. I mean, this is the only the second character that's made it to maps, but we've got a trial and we've got an offering. So it is now really on the books that I can get this challenge done. I'm not going to use this. If I find another one, I might go into Uberlab to get the 4th ascendancy, because we haven't ascended yet. We've still only got the 3. But like I said, this is the first one and only offering of the goddess, so I'm going to keep going. If I find another one, I'll have a go. If not, I'll wait until I hit level 90 and then use this one to go in. I know it's over leveled, but this is HCSSF and I don't want to level again. So yeah, that's the HCSSF adventures. Let's pop out of that. The Crucible's gone. I deleted the character. I don't want to level in Crucible. I will wait for BPL and doing my Scion Inquis because there's I found there's a couple of uniques I need there. So let's have a look at standard. We've got our Legacy Baby Heister. Enough said, it's not going to do anything else. Blade Vortex. We've had a massive change to this character after watching Bala Mage, and we had this spare character just kind of hanging around, wasn't really good at anything, yeah, hold on, let me just mute them on. Sorry about that, cats are fighting, and I don't know how to edit yet, so yeah. Let me just turn on all the auras. There we go. So we had this spare character sitting around, and I was watching Bala Mage on his stream, and we are an MF build. We are an Occultist Blade Vortex MF build. We've got the same bow we've been using for ages with Anomalous Zealotry, Anomalous Petrified Blood, Hatred, Anomalous, Herald of Purity, Enlighten, and Precision. And then we've got our Vortex, Bone Chill, Hex Touch, and Frostbite. We've got our Corrupted Asphyxia's Wrath. We've got our Ashes of the Stars with Charisma. We've got an okay-ish rolled Ventus. The quant's a bit meh, but res is cool and rarity is pretty cool. I think I need to bless it. Oh no, it's got max there. This one definitely needs bless. It's only got 14% on the implicit, so that needs to be done. Again, 25% rarity is quite cool. The quant sucks, but look at the res. So I was happy with that one. These were both in my stash for ages. We've still got our 6 links exploded chest. I tried to exalt it for something, but we didn't, and we got a life mod. So I Hail Married an annul and hit the life mod. So we can still get the 15% increased life from the life mastery because this chest does not have a life mod, and I am not gonna slam it again. It was a suffix regen, that's what we hit. I'm not gonna slam it again because if I end up with a life mod, it's gonna screw over the character, and I don't want another Hail Mary annul. So we're done. We had these in our stash. The quant is not great, but to get one with better quant with the curse on there was expensive, and I don't have a lot of currency. I'll go into reason why. So in here we've got a cast on damage taken Molten Shell and a cast on Death Portal. Headhunters back out of the stash again on the character. We've got the Gold Room here with Herald of Ice and Arrogance, and then we've got Frostblink and Herald of Ash. Got our low life flask, which is actually I need to replace now. We've got our Legacy Quicksilver. We got a Rarity Cinder Swallow Urn, our Progenesis, and I think this is Legacy, maybe not. No, it's just a Taste of Hate. So yeah, that's the build, and we are now MFing Crimson Temples on this character when I get round to it. I haven't played PoE today, other than the Scion SSF. I had a horrible IRL today, so and when I say today, it is Wednesday the 26th of April 2036, so that's British summertime, GMT +1. So that's that character. The Death's Oath character hasn't had any changes. It's still pretty much Expedition logbooks. I just need to find some, but I can't do that until we've hit 100 on our Inquisitor RF. So this character's just sat hanging around waiting for my lazy butt to get this character to level 100. Now unfortunately we've had a couple more deaths. We got up to 30% and we're now down to 23. I went into a map, a memory map. I had a spare, where are they? I had a spare Atlas memory. It was an Essence memory. It was fine, no problem. I got to the boss, and the boss was what they called ghosted, possessed. I didn't know it was possessed until I walked in there. It was a Cold River map, so that's the end of Act 8 bosses, the Sun and Moon people. I walked in there the bosses came and came down. The sun god turned round and I was dead. And that's when I realised it was possessed by 2 ghosts. At which point I was like, yeah, I'm not going to kill that boss. I'll leave it alone. Cleared the rest of the map. And I've done maps since, but at level 99 you do lose a significant amount of XP. So our grind is going very slowly. We will get there eventually. I'm really hoping to do it before the next patch 3.22 comes out, but it just means I need to play a hell of a lot of maps and Alva temples and just grind my ass off on this character. So that's what we'll attempt to do. There's no changes to the character at all. It's nothing's changed at all. It's just trying to get to level 100 on that one. This is why I have no currency. This character is the sole reason why I have no currency, and I wasn't able to play PoE for 3 days. I emailed GG to support to resurrect this character because it's a level 95. It was a level 95 Hierophant. So I got it resurrected by sending an email to GG support. Unfortunately, they were inundated with emails, and it took them nearly 4 days to get the character back again. I then spent. I've got an Excel spreadsheet showing exactly how much I spent. Just remove some personal information. There we go. So this is a spreadsheet where I noted down all the costs. So we spent over 400 Jeweler's Orbs. We spent, this was a force a 6 link, the 1500. So 1,540 odd fusings, 170 odd chromes. Hold on, where's the auto sum? Boom, 179 chromes. Boom, 1,544 fuse. 448 Jeweler's Orbs, 100 ults, a couple of orgs, a couple of transmutes, 22 glass bows, 10 instilling orbs, 56 GCPs. I'll go through it in a minute, but the amulet, the 2 rings I had in my stash, the boots was 16 divines from trade, 32 chaos. This is the base. The boots were pre-made, but that's the base. 32 chaos for the base, 40 chaos for the helm, 65 chaos for the body, which is why we had to spend 350 jeweler orbs to 6 socket and 1500 fuses to 6 link it. 3 divines on a belt, 3 divines on the shield, 2 divines on a wand. The quicksilver, all the flasks were in the quicksilver, and the basalt were in my stash. The jewels were in my stash, and then we brought 20 perfect fossils for 300C. We used 46 Shrieking Essence of Chaos, 80 Lesser Eater Exarch thingies, 22 Exarch, 8 Annulls, 14 Exalted Orbs, 14 Essence of Deafening Woes, 17 Single Resonators, 15 Scours, 4 Shrieking Scorns, 8 Vile Orbs, and then these are the jewels we brought. So 60C for the Spark Jewel, 60 there, Arc Brand 100C, Sniper, Tornado, Arcane Surge because it was alt quality, Inspiration, so that was nearly 8 divines, alt quality Grace, Frozen Shield, Frost Shield, Sigil of Power or whatever it's called, Spell Echo, Wrath, and the Cluster Jewels were 190, and then finally the Discipline, 2020 Discipline was also a divine. So a ton of currency, an absolute ton of currency, and this is what we ended up with. Now, as I said, the belt was brought as was, other than the craft. I crafted that myself. The mod, the bench craft was me. The belt was brought as is. The boots were brought from trade as is. Other than that, this was in my stash. So I nicked that out of my stash, and so there's the Defiance banner from stash. Phantasmal Frost Shield is why it's so expensive. Phantasmal Sigil of Power, Sniper's Mark, Tornado, Power Charge on Crit, Arcanist Brand, Pierce Support, Spark, Increased Crit Strikes, Anonymous Spell Echo Support, increased crit damage. The Inspiration is now on the Blade Vortex character. Enlighten level 4 was from my stash. Tempest Shield I've just been leveling up myself. Determination, I had a high level 1 in my stash. Zealotry was in my stash. Divergent Precision was in my stash, and then I can't remember what these two were. Grace is now in my stash as part of my jewel collection, and I think that might have been, I don't know. There's Divergent Discipline. There's a Frostblink. That's the Awakened Enlightenment. So that would have been Determination. That's got to be the Determination, which is also on the Blade Vortex character. And I don't know what was in this one. But anyway, that's the thing. These are the flasks, Legacy Quicksilver, that I crafted. So there was all that. And then we've got this wand, which we crafted. We brought the base and then crafted ourselves. We crafted this from the base. So it was perfect follows to get it's 100% base. It's 185, 58, 58. Perfect follows to 30% quality, and then we used I can't remember what craft we used. I think I spammed it. I may have just chaos spammed it. I can't remember. Oh no, it was chaos resistance on this one. Chaos resistance essence on there, I think, and then with the life craft, and then the implicits were done. That is the amulet. It's okay, I guess, with Champion of the Cause on. These are the rings we had in our stash. Again, crafted 100% base with perfect fossils, and then we spammed, I don't know what we spammed, I think it was, spammed with life fossils and hit that, which was really nice. So we put some chaos res on there. The lightning res is irrelevant. We needed the chaos res, that's what's on there, and then spammed until we got the implicits. Wasn't looking for those, but we hit hinder and unnerve, so that was quite cool. And then that is the armor, which took ages because I didn't want a life mod on it, so that took a ton of chaos essences to craft, with some annuls and exalted orbs thrown in there, and this is what we ended up with. And then crafted the fizz damage. Again, it was brought as 100% base. I had a ton of fun crafting. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed myself. I learned an absolute ton of ways of crafting and benches and fossils and essences. It was absolutely brilliant. It was one of my best 4 hours of PoE, was doing all of the crafting and putting this character together from trade, and it was brilliant. And then I went into Delve, and I'll show you what happened. So again, this is standard, and I've so far over the last 4 or 5 leagues, I've spent over 200 vines on various delving characters, and all I wanted to do was get past this node. It's depth 410. It's got no modifiers, and I have used various characters and over 200 divines, and I barely managed to get past it on this character. Barely. I was down here on my life most of the node, and yeah, I wasn't able to loot very much of the floor because I managed to clear the node, but there was still 2 rares and a bunch of other mobs, so I just hit the cart and spammed out. So yeah, I love Delve. I want to be part of Delve. I just 40, I think I averaged it out about 40 or close to 50 divines in total with all those mats, probably more. If you were to recreate this build as is in standard softcore, then it would I think it would cost, you know, like 40 plus divines. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this character now. It doesn't work. I'm definitely keen to keep all the gear. I've learnt my lesson. If I get gear or buy gear or craft gear, other than this one is completely pointless. I'll probably try and sell this, but everything else on this character will be kept. It doesn't mean I need more quad tabs. But yeah, I've spent so much lovingly crafting all of this gear, and like I said, it was an absolute ton of fun. I'm very proud of myself. I've never embarked on a crafting session of that magnitude before, and I had an absolute blast. But unfortunately, it turned into... I'm not giving up yet. I need a different wand. This wand was a bait. So I need a different wand. I've been into TFT Discord speaking to the Devils there. I need a different wand on this character, and I'll try again. I need to change some gems around, but I'm not doing it yet. I need to build up some more currency. For the first time in about 3 leagues, I'm below 3,000 chaos in my stash here. In my bank of currency, if you like, I'm below 75x again, and I'm below 50 divines again. Stuff has sold, so I've been able to recoup stuff because of the way I'm selling stuff. But yeah, my jewelers took a massive hit. This was almost at 3,000, and I had nearly 4,000 jewelers, but I spent some of those to turn them into orbs of fusing. So yeah, massive hit, and the chromatics took a hit, but again I got lucky on some heisting. So that's that character. Delve character hasn't leveled up, hasn't changed. We are still Jug RF, heist character. There's no changes there at all. And this is now the Blight character. Absolutely fantastic. Live on stream I did do a T16, but unfortunately I died a couple of times, so I was up here on my XP. Now I went back down to about here somewhere, but I've done some Blight maps. I've done about 4 or 5 Blight maps. You don't get a lot of XP from Blight maps, but yeah, so I've got back up. This is my Blight character now. It's absolutely phenomenal at clearing Blights. So yeah, I'll just keep this character around. If I get another high level Scion, it may take over from this one. But this is the Blight character. It does it really, really well. We end up with 4 artillery blisters with tornado shot, and the Hydrosphere with tornado and sniper's mark procking. I know you're supposed to have a level 1 tornado, but level 20 is so cool. Level 19 is so cool. I had great fun. Absolute ton of fun. I need to balance the character though. It is ridiculously over on res, as you can see. Massively over. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might move the boots that are on the Spark character over to this character. But it doesn't need the movement. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's the problem when you have really good res gear. You end up with just a ton of res. I might drop the purity of elements because I don't need it really. And just change the flask. So I don't need a Quicksilver flask on a Blight character either. So in the next weekly one, you'll probably see a dramatic change on gear. And this needs to be changed. It's okay, but I want a different one. I want a better one. I'm probably going to spend a ton of currency on this character as well when I get some more, and just make it better because I want to clear ravaged maps, and I think this character might be the way to go. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I do like Scions. Right, now let's move on to new stuff, which we traditionally do on our Death's Oath character. So this is where we're going to go through our Divination cards and our uniques. We'll start with uniques. So let me just close that spreadsheet and bring up our stash record. Boop. Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, hold on. Stupid Microsoft. Wants me to log in again before I can access the file. Ugh. Right. There we go. Well, go away. Thank you. Okay. Right. So I've already removed the new stuff I've got, but I'll still show you it. So go to our new section. We've brought this because we can't delve. We've got one more precursor's emblem ring. So this will go into our stash tab. Now there's going to be a few uniques missing. So Progenesis is missing. That's on the BV character. We still don't have those two. We can cross off one of the precursors. I don't know which one's going to disappear. So we'll just... Which one is it? Is it going to matter? Or is it just going to make one disappear? Can we match it up? Is it that one? No. No, definitely not that one. Which one are the other ones then? It's that one. There it is. Can see it now. There we go. So, boom. And we're now down to 7 rings. Yay! Claws, daggers, wands, swords, axes, maces, bows, staves, quivers, belts. Headhunter again is on loan to the BV character. Gloves, Hateforge, yeah, it's going to be a while. Boots done. 3 chests as per normal. Helms done. Shields still waiting on the squire. Maps, what have we got? Jewels. We're missing Blood Notch. I think that's a global drop, but it's currently sitting at around 25 divines in standard, and I haven't had one drop. It's global, so I'm not going to buy it. It's global. So hopefully we'll get it at some point in our travels. And then it's just the lab jewels, and then Rational Doctrine, which is again very expensive. It's sat at 35 because it's an uber kill, so that's a boss kill, so I'm going to have to buy that at some point. And we've of course got all the contracts. So that's how we are with our uniques. Now I've already got Gem Cutter's Mercy in the card area, but it is such a rare card. So we've got 1 of 3, so makes 2 of 3. One more and that'll be another one done. Speaking of cards, let's see what we've got. Boop. I know I've got some. There we go. 1, 2 of those. So we'll hand those in and see what we get. The Hoarder, fine. We do need Exalted Orbs. And a Carrion Crow. Yuck. Right. Doesn't finish off a set. Doesn't finish off a set. Okay, so we'll do that last. Then we'll do the Void. We'll do GC, and then we'll just get everything else out. Boom, boom, boom. Right, let's have a look. What we've got. 3 voices. Any decent essences? Nope. Oh, that's just some Scrolls of Wisdom. Because of my filtering standard, I don't show them. So this is what fuels my Wisdom Scrolls and Portal Scrolls. We're hoping for any of the flask ones, so Installation Orbs, Enkindling Orbs, or Glass Blowers. Nope. What a surprise. Ooh, do we have that Forward Gaze card? Let's have a look. The Forward Gaze. The Forward Gaze. Yes, we've already got it. Let's hand it in and see what replica we got. Hopefully it might be one we want. Got my eyes closed and trade. Hope it's a good one. Let's have a look. Oh. It's not even rolled well. Well, the elemental resistances, if that was higher, but yeah, that's worth absolutely nothing. That is just a GCP. It's a Chaos Orb. We like our Chaos Orbs. Oh, let's see what this jewel is. We know it's going to be a Corrupted Blood jewel, but Strength Intelligence, damage over time, mana regeneration. Strength Intelligence is fine, damage over time is fine. Mana regen as well. We'll put it in our dump tab, see what happens. Which 20 quality gem is this going to be? Volatile Dead. Oh, do we need that? Where's our gem collection? Volatile Dead Superior. No. Okay, so that's straight sell to the vendor. So those three are going to be vendored. That is going to be into a thing. What do we get from our void? Mayo Khan. Yeah, that can be vendored. And from this void we get... Ugh. And finally, from our 5 currency we get... Oh, dearie me. There we go. Get rid of all of that. Oh, put that in there. Go in our rotating stash tab. Someone might want it at some point. Right. So, unfortunately, no new and interesting cards. We do have some new gems, so we'll grab those out. Did I update that woke? Let me just check. Yes. Okay, so we have got lots of new gems. As I said, I've not got very many alt qualities left, so we are on superiors now. We have got we're leveling up an Incinerate, which is almost done. Hydrosphere is just proc to level 19. Blight is at level 17, 20. Awakened Umbel Ailments is leveling up, just procs to 4. Stormbrand is getting there. There's a Glacial Hammer, and then here we've got the Divergent Arcane Surge we brought for the Delve character, which we don't use. Devouring Totem is almost there, and Cobra Lash. So they're the ones that are currently leveling up. Let's stash the other ones in our collection. So we got Prismatic Burst. I found a level 120, so boop, in it goes. Got Pestilence Strike. If you're not familiar with the collection, the idea is to get every single gem in the game at max level 20 quality uncorrupted. So we've got Blood and Sand at 6, Bland Recall at 6, and then Portal and Detonate Mines both set down at level 1 but 20 quality. And that includes alt quality, and that includes what I'm calling exceptional gems. Now in the exceptional gems list are also the empowered, enlightened and enhances, plus any special gems. Such as, actually I need to find one. That one, that's an exceptional gem because you can only get it from a recipe. I need to find the elemental one as well. There's an elemental something that can only be getting by recipe as well. So what else we got? Rage, boop, life gain on hit, Wrath, Conductivity, lesser LMP, and Earthbreaker support. There we go. So we're up to 176 superior gems of various colours. Ice Nova looks like an alt quality, but it isn't. So in our alt quality, we've got 150 alt quality gems, all at 2020, apart from Anonymous Brown Stand and Anomalous Detonate Mines. So that's those two. So in here we put our Divergent KB, Anomalous Cursed Ground, that's one of the new ones, and Divergent Ground Slam. Boop. And in our exceptional tab, this is why that is, I brought that, it cost me, I think it was 65 divines, it was level 19, I leveled it up to 20. Item quantity support is a drop disabled gem. There's not very many of them left. People have either left PoE completely, may have some on trade. Some people corrupt them, and obviously they can brick. Or people just hoard them for years, waiting for less of them to be around. But I have one, so that's makes me a very happy person. Like I said, we've got our Enlighten, Enhance, and Empower. We've also got an Anomalous Empower in here, and all our Woke gems, and we're adding level 5 Woke Added Lightning. And this is a special gem because block chance reduction can only be gotten by a recipe, so I'm classing that as an exceptional rather than a superior, so that'll go in there as well. I just need to open up all my gems because I want to find the recipe ones. Now I think I wrote recipe in there. There's block chance. It's one of the elemental ones. Elemental something. You need the replica bitter dream. Let me just go onto the wiki page and find it. Whoops. No, I don't want to write that. Just typed in replica. That was a big mistake. We want to type in bitter dream. Yes. There's bitter dream, and then go down to the where's the replica? There's replica. Yep, related items, replica. Right, it is part of a recipe. Selling replica results in blah blah blah. Alright, another recipe is level 20 cold pen, fire pen, lightning pen returns elemental penetration. There it is. So that needs to come out of there. That's a recipe gem. Whoops. Exceptional area. There we go. So we've got 2 recipes and 1 drop disabled. They're going to go in the exceptional tab. Let me just update that. So where's elemental penetration? There. Oh, it does actually come with an anonymous version as well. Okay, I did not know that. Alright, we need to change the colour of that because that needs to go to that colour. Same as that one. Okay, there we go. I wonder how you get anonymous. That's got to be a very rare heist job. Very rare. Alright, anyway. That's our gems updated. So our new tab is now empty. Let's pull over the updated spreadsheet. Just remove some personal information. There we go. Ooh. Boom. So here we go then. Updated. Let me just remove the gem levels that don't matter. So that's 5, 6, 5, 6, 100. That's level 1s, and the 20s. Boop. There we go. So we have got 344. We still need. That's the total amount of gems, including all of them. There's 426 superior with 175. 13 exceptional, but I need to change that because the way I've relisted the drop disabled and recipe gems, I'll sort that out off stream. Cards wise, we need 103 sets. So this was, I think it was down to about 100, so we need 3 more sets before we hit 322. So we're online to keep up with the number that has been released. I haven't checked the number of stacked yet. I did put on the what was it we got? Gem something Mercy. Gem Cutter's Mercy, there we go. So I did update that. I'm getting better at keeping this up to date as they drop. Like I said, I can't be dealing with oh, we haven't finished the cards, have we? Dum, 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 dum. I forgot to do all the stacked decks. Well, it's going to make this video a little bit longer, but there's chapters down below, so Alright then, let's open some stack decks. We'll start over here. This time and work our way to the stash, I think. Cataclysm, that's fair. What's that? Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong filter. That's better. Lucky Connections, that's a currency. Yep. So, yellow's currency. Red is really good card, so we're just going to pick that up just in case. Emperor's Luck, more currency cards, that's fine. That's oils. Yep, that was for when I was lab farming. Oh, another void. They don't stack, unfortunately. Lots of currency cards. Oh, shortcut. Nice. Ventus Gamble card. Okay, cool. Nothing too exciting. We've had a couple of nice ones. We've got 4 6-link card. Awesome. Another void. Come on, give us a good one. Give us a good one. That's a good one. Not top tier, but still is a alt quality gem. Whoops. Don't want to move that far down. Not yet, anyway. Card sharp. Yep. Another shortcut. Pick that up. Porcupine, 6-link. Stop it. Open these is a pain. Another void. Probably will be really bad, but come on, give us an Uber card. Like one for the collection or a tier 1 drop. Another Ventus Gamble. One more Ventus Gamble, we can hold that in. We may get a better Ventus than we've got already on our 6-link. Well, it's not looking good for a top tier. 15 left. Oh, Pog, checkmate. Right, let's update our what's it? 4 of 4. We are halfway there. No, I don't gamble these. 6-link. Okay, that makes me happy. I'd like, out of this many, I'd love to see a T1, but I don't think it's going to happen. Ooh. Oh. We got one need and a nice bunch of cards over there, so let's pick up all these. Now get all the currency ones off the floor. We'll have another quick check at all the cards on the floor. I know I saw a Cataclysm 1 drop. I still need some more. Where's Cataclysm? I want that one actually for now. All these are just pants, Harby pieces. I've got all the Harby ones and they don't sell. Standard market is flooded with them. Yeah, I don't want to just level 20. Actually, I could pick that one up. Yeah, we'll pick that one up. Delve item. Delve item. Sulphite Scarab. Why is that not on there? Tier 14 map. That should be on there. Frag. Need frags. No, they're pants. They may have gone up actually because of the way beyond items are now done. Might need to update that at some point. Right, there we go. The rest can stay on the floor. Let's put all these in. I've seen some full stacks. No point putting the single use ones in. I know I have shortcuts. Yeah, right, fine. That one, that one. Anything else full? More than I thought. Okay, what have we got? Mortal Hope, fuses, more fuses. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Div card, nice. GCP. Oh, an Aventus, nice. Do I need that card? Probably not. Otherwise, it wouldn't be hidden. Alright, okay. Right, let's go back to the hideout then. Oh wow, this has gone on for a long time. I ramble too much in these. Right. Let's hand that in, see what we get. Exang, fair enough. Ventus Gamble. Ooh. The life roll. Oh, the lightning rares. Oh, baited. Baited by the lightning rares and the life roll. Ooh. Right, that gets vendored. Not S3. Yeah, Stormcaller, whatever. Fuses. That'll build up my stock again. One of those for the collection. Add that. Small alts. Get a void. We get. Yeah, a crappy unique. Another void. We get. Ugh. No one uses those. 2 of those. We'll slap those with Augs in a minute. Yeah, what a surprise. Mirror Jarrow and some other crap. Oh, another one. 2 Duresso Salutes. Right, put this in there. Boom. Right, so that now the cards are done. Oops. That will go in there. In our rotating tabs. We will aug these, see what we get. Yuck. Someone might buy it. No, I'm just going to sell that one. Right. Craft tab. Where's our craft tab gone? I've lost it. I've changed the colour of it. There we go. Oh, we've got 3. Boom, boom. I'll just check these are bad ones. Oh, it's because the res is low. 6 fire res. That life is really good though. And the quantum rarity. Yeah, it's just a shame the res is too low. I need all of the 3 res to be at least 30. That's got reduced quants. That's no good either. Right, let's see what we get back. Ping. Right, we are going to sell these first. And no. Rarity's too low, quant's high, implicit's okay, res sucks. So we put that back in the craft tab. We've got an annul for our brooch that we rolled. Now this has got T1 duplicate currency on it. We want to get rid of the quant because I don't want quant on there. So this is going to be a Hail Mary annul to try and get rid of the quant and keep the basic currency. That's what we're hoping for. Let's see what we get. Didn't use it. There it's gone. Right. I still haven't brought an imprint beast for this one yet. It's going to take a while. Have we got some chart? Oh, we've got a few. Let's see if we can get this into a unique. We'll do it 7 times, I think, because that's how many scouts we get. I know people spend thousands and thousands on this. I've got time. I don't mind. Unless they remove the ability to chance uniques on a what's it base. Didn't happen this time round. Put it back in the craft tab. Boop. Right, and now I'm going to do 2 ancient orbs for... What is that? Oh god, it's been diluted even more, hasn't it? God, stop adding unique belts. I want a mage blood. Oh, this is getting horrible. I haven't forgotten my bank. Yeah, I'm going to spend some more. Come on. Nope. One more. Last one. No. Oh, back. No, I'm not having a prison weave again. Go away. Oh, come on. There we go. One of these days, I will have a mage blood. One of these days. So, crafting tab is done. Right, let's have a look at this. Did we hit it or did we not? No! Oh! Oh! Rip. Sad, sad time. Oh man. Sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, suck. Alright, it goes back into the junk pile. There we go. I've got some heist gear I need to put on my heist characters. And that's it. That has been an excessively long one. I apologise. I tried to keep it to about half an hour, 45 minutes. But there was a lot to go through. All the characters in Standard and my jug in HCSSF is on a document linked below. Baylor Mage's filters, which I use the base of and then alter colours due to my medical conditions, are down below. Check out Locahol, an awesome PoE crafter. I also need to craft the delve gear because I used some of his advice from his previous video. So please hit Locahol up on YouTube and or Twitch. Check out Baylor Mage on YouTube and or Twitch. I do stream mainly in the afternoons on weekdays. I am a carer for family, so I cannot do weekend streams unless alternative arrangements are made, which is unlikely. So I do try and tweet an hour before I go live, so follow me on Twitter for those. And obviously the weekly updates will keep coming as usual. So I record them late Wednesday nights and then edit them Thursday and then get them out Friday lunch for people to watch over the weekend. Hope you enjoyed this one. Again, apologies, it ran a bit longer than normal. Have a great time. I will see you in the next video or live stream.